So when we talk about supremacy of Christ, it is because, the wordings or where it came from. Jesus said, I come from my Father. My Father is from above. So his culture was from heaven. It was not from the earth. So whatever Jesus said was not from Joseph or from Mary or from the Pharisees or from anybody on earth. So his influence, and this is why when Jesus came, he never went to Pharisees, because there were groupings of people. There were the Pharisees, there were Herodians, there were Zealots, there were, other groups of people, Herodians and so on. And Jesus never went to those people. He went to John the Baptist. Amen. Because there was a reason why he went to John the Baptist, because his birth and his coming from heaven to earth was a prophecy. This was a prophecy. So Jesus could not go to the Pharisees, because Pharisees and the Sadducees and scribes never believed in the prophecy, in the prophetic. This is why they were not called priests, they were called the Pharisees. We see the priest in the book of Malachi, and from between Malachi and Matthew is 200 years. So they were living in something called apostasy. So Jesus had to go through a prophet who was John. This is why John recognized him. When he saw him, he said, "Behold, the Lamb of God who takes away the sins of the world." So God is not confused. This is why Jesus went to John the Baptist. He went to be baptized by John, because the prophecy, according to Jeremiah, was that one. It was talking about a new covenant that God is going to enter with the children of Israel and the tribe of Judah. It is not like the whole covenant, according to writings of Paul in Hebrew chapter number 7, verse 12 and 13, where he says, when there is a change of priesthood, there is a change of the law. And that's where Jesus did not come from Levitical priesthood, because he was bringing something different, something that is more superior, and he was coming to prove. This is why God was dwelling in the lives of men, because God used to be called the God of Abraham, the God of Moses, the God of Isaac. God was introducing himself as a God of Abraham, as God of Isaac, as God of Jacob. But when Jesus came, that ceased, because he said, "This is my son in whom I'm well pleased." This is my son. You should listen to him.